It's the OCGFAM show. We've been talking about building our perfect regimen. Today we're going to talk about shoving it a little bit. That's good. Warm today. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCGFAM show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. So we've been working on this thing, part 3 today, building the perfect regimen. And while we've been talking about how we're going to build the perfect regimen and going through the basics of the line and how it works, we've also been talking to Scott in these clips a little bit of history of how him and Frank put the whole thing together, the genesis of it. And I promised you today we were going to talk about Herculean Harvest, but before we move on from these three, the Medusa's Magic, the Gaia Mania, it should be reversed, and then the Zeus Juice, move my Sprite out of the way, I had a little piece of a clip in there that Scott was talking about how hard you can push these to get more out of them, and how you can tell when you've gone too far. And I thought it was valuable, so I want to do that, and then tomorrow we'll talk about the Herculean Harvest. So watch this clip, and I'll talk to you after.
Teaspoons on this because there's no need to go more.
Okay.
It has this, I mean, it won't hurt to go more, but it's not going to benefit you.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, you're not pushing it.
Yeah, okay.
You can't push with humics. You just condition with the humics, and then everything else kind of falls into place.
So can you push with these?
You can, yeah, that's it. It's by recipe on the schedule. You can. That's a starting point. See how far it'll take it.
Yeah.
Very hard to burn with 2% nitrogen.
So what will you see when you get when you get too much? Are you going to see like symptoms in the plant, or are you just going to see that you got tons of stuff in your soil?
Oh no, plant. I mean, I don't care what my soil top looks like. My plants are thriving, and I know everything's working. Soil surface is nothing.
Well, I mean, as far as like high ppm in your soil, I mean, it's just
if they stop eating and your ppm start to rise in your slurry test, then yeah, I need to back these off.
So you'll see a lockup, and that's what you're okay.
But no, I mean, for the most part, you'll see tip burn. You'll see a weird, very lit edge curl.
Okay.
You'll see, there'll be different deficiencies or toxicities, and there's a very fine line between a toxic and a deficient plant. So,
and that's where you're trying to be, to push as hard as you can if you want to do that, or just put the scheduled amount and be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was interesting. I hope you did too. So we're still working on this thing with the history and also working on the regimen. We're going to get into the Herculean Harvest tomorrow, I promise. I love you. I'll see you then. The OCGFAM show, it's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCGFAM show. See you tomorrow.